What's up, y'all? What y'all doing here, man? Man, it's your boy One Sovereign, man, and I just woke up not too long ago, pretty tired, but man, I know y'all here to check out the new crib, man, and stuff like that, man. So let's go ahead and get in here, man, stuff like that, man. So welcome to my crib, man. You know, I'm gonna show y'all a little something, and you know, get y'all a little something. It's your boy, you know. Make sure to, you know, like, comment, subscribe, because I'm showing y'all something great. So come on in. Yeah, y'all, we back, man. So, you know, a little something right there, a little plant, man, you know, for the aesthetic. And when you come in, you can, you know, hang your jacket and stuff like that, man, you know. That's how we do it. So, first, you know, we got the little, you know, the living room space. As you can see, you know, little living room space. You know, just something fun sway, as you can say. Nothing but water. But anyway, yeah, man, nice smooth, you know, like yeah, nice smooth yeah. That's what you call them, little yes. Nice smooth yes. And then you got some good old comfy pillows, you know. I love the fluffy one, man. One of my favorites, man. It feel good all in your face and, you know, just relaxing, you know, yeah, relaxing. But then we got the little plants right here, you know. Nothing real, just for the aesthetic, and got a little, you know, some books under it, you know. Some clean, good books. And then over here we got, you know, some more little, you know, flowers, you know, and stuff, little books that you can just put right there for the aesthetic, and got some candles, yeah. So, hey, stuff to make your house just smell magnificent. And over here, man, we got, you know, chairs when the company come over. Something great, real good, you know, and that's how we do it. And we got this, I don't know, they just dropped this in here. I don't know what this is, but it's nice, ain't it? Nice. Oh, but anyway, you come over here to the table, you know, something that you eat good with your family and stuff like that, man. Ain't nothing too big, nothing too shabby, you know. This, you know, it ain't real grad though, y'all. If y'all, in case y'all wanted to know. And then over here, man, if you come over here, man, we got the, you know, piece and stuff like that. I just like it, and you know, got the wood cabinets. Like, ooh, it's nice. And then this radio still works, y'all. So it ain't just this turn. It still works, you know. Still works and stuff like that. You gotta turn it on to the right channel, but we won't get into none of that. You got the little candles right there on the side. But then over here, when family come over and stuff like that, man, we got you know, some games you can get into. You know, cornhole. You know, pickleball. I think that's what you call that. I don't know, but yeah. Got the little mat right here. You can see that's outside. We'll go outside later and stuff like that. But yeah, and then the great thing about this home, man, when you wake up in the morning and stuff like that, man, you get up, kind of just want to smell fresh air, and then come over here and get some coffee. You know, yeah, you want to get some coffee. Everything already set up for you, water in the bag, coffee, and then if your coffee get hot, you put it in here and then heat it back up and stuff like that, so it just won't be sitting there cold. You don't want that, you know? And then again, you got the Fogatti. You know, just to know the temperature in the house. Right now it's 111, it's pretty hot, I'm sweating. So we'll change that here in a sec. So like that, the Fogatti. We gotta change the Fogatti. But other than that, man, we got to hear the dining table and stuff like that. Everybody got a mess, you know. Got my mom, my sister, my dad here and everything like that, man. But we chilling, we cool. You know, nice little fridge. Like, just something so nice and stuff like that. And let me tell you the crazy part about this fridge. Come on and get this. Crazy thing about this, we went grocery shopping yet, you know. But look, got the nice cooling, all around cooling. You see it tells you, y'all, all around cooling. And then, man, if you come right here, like they got the water right here that, you know, it fills up by itself. And then let me show y'all a little something. Then you got the good. You got some good water. But then got the freeze side, got some ice that always go right there, but you know how the ice machine work, it always get ice and stuff like that. But man, these cabinets got diamonds in them. Look, can you see? I don't know if y'all can see. got diamonds in them. And then we got the, you know, microwave, heat up anything. Heat up anything. I'm talking about anything. Stuff that you didn't, you know, that was thawed out last year. I mean, you know, frozen last year, my bad. But, you know, that is, you know, kind of old school, nothing new, stove and stuff like that, electric stove. You know, we had, first watch breakfast, man, it's good, great. Then you know about the sink. Woo-woo. So the sink like this, you can wash good dishes. I'm talking about, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Like if you can't get that bowl over here, you just, you know, you just take it out that sucker and wash the bowl. You know, you always want that in your house. You know, and then you got these aesthetic bowls. You want to eat your cereal in style. You know what I'm saying? This is something you can eat in style. And then yeah, and then you want to make some salt and pepper, homemade, like you know, crush them. You good. But other than that, that's the kitchen and the living room for you. That's how we living up here. But it ain't done yet. So I'm bring y'all to the back with me, and we're gonna show y'all a little something. Stuff like that, man. All good and great. And the thing about this great washer and dryer, that it makes a song, a little beat, when you know your clothes is done. But we ain't washing clothes right now, so we have to check that out later. And then you got the, you know, thermometer. 71 degrees right now, man. We need to kind of make it go a little bit. Pretty cold. I mean, pretty hot. But other than that, man, we got Wiz room chilling, and you know how she do. Got the little mess going on. But you know, she got the little pink sheets, comfortable, picture in the back. You know, mirror where she do her work and stuff like that, little desk and yeah. And got a vlogging camera and stuff. But you know, that's for her. Then we go head over here, man, to the restroom. Restroom is always a big thing. You know, nice marble walls, marble. You know, you can't go wrong with marble. You know what I'm saying? Can't go wrong with marble. And so it's always looking pretty good and stuff like that. You know, good light at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you can see your toes in the morning when you come brush your teeth. And that's the bathroom for you. Then we got our, what are you doing? We got that. I thought that was mine. Then mine. I thought it was mine. We got our parents' room and stuff like that in here. Mom, where you going? Who went in there, Mama? Huh? Well, you was right here all the time.
No, it was open.
And I thought Mama went in there. But yeah, we got them in here and stuff like that. And she brushing her teeth. We got the shower in there for them. You know? Yeah, we getting dressed. We finna get ready to go. And stuff like that.
What's up, y'all?
And so, man, yeah. We're gonna let them get hooked up and stuff like that, but we're gonna let them get hooked up and stuff like that. But man, we finna head on to the back. And so, as we heading on here to the back, I'm gonna show y'all a little something. But before we get to the nice part of the place and stuff like that, we gotta head in here. One of the cleanest places in the room. Cleanest place in the room. Now for your little boy, your little girl, we don't got no kids, nothing like that. But something pretty nice. Something smooth. I love the aesthetic in here. Children's book. You know, Pixar storybook collection. You can't beat that. I love Pixar. I love Pixar. I love Pixar. But we're gonna take a little pause real quick, and I'm saying like, hey, the pause is, make sure to hit the link in the description because man, we do got an album coming. Yeah, don't think it's just fun and games. We're dropping heat 5 bangers. Like never before. 5 bangers. 5 bangers though, for real. Make sure to hit the link in the description, man. You know, new single finna drop, and so we finna be able to roll that out and push that out. And shout out to everybody that helped me with it. You know, the producer on the beat, man. Shout out to Trap Zay. You know, and shout out to God Talk Productions for recording and everything like that. You know, and we're getting it done. But other than that, man, yeah, look at the aesthetic. We got the pictures on the wall, paintings, and everything. And so, yeah, come on. We got the birds flying, doves. Got the little doves, yeah. But other than that, I'm finna show y'all the best part of the room. So other than that, I'll be back with y'all when I see y'all for sure. All right, now we finna get into the best part of the room and stuff like that, you know? So, come on in. I like it, man. You got mama right there playing Pac-Man. You know, we got the Pac-Man and stuff like that. You know, play you some games if you love Pac-Man. But yeah, when you walk in here, man, we give this movie theater vibe. Man, this is the vibe room. So we call this the little theater vibe. You know, V8er. This is the V8er. You know, and so right here you see my little desk set up. You know, got the printer when I do business, and you know my laptop when I'm editing videos for y'all and everything like that. Getting that stuff set up, and then you see I got the headphones right here. You know, with the Rode mic and stuff like that. When I'm dropping hot music and hot fire music for you, let me tell you something. If you want to be able to create music, man, yeah, it's good to go to a high-class studio, man, get your voice going. But if you're not an engineer yourself, man, you get a great mic that's able to produce and compress, man, before you know it, you have a hit on your hands. But you know, we got some YSL right here, banger right here. You know, YSL myself. A lot of you know about that. We put you on game. One of the best colognes. And you know, everything like that. And then over here, man, we got, you know, cabinets that you can put your stuff in. You know, they got extra pillows and stuff. So if you ever want to put more clothes in there. So I got the lotion going on. I know it's a mess right here, y'all, but you know, we just barely getting settled in. But got my little jacket going, man. Had a little photo shoot earlier, but you know, it's like a bed aesthetic, you know, where people come and want to be able to chill in the V8er. You know, they can be able to sit back, watch a movie with all the great movies, you know, Wally, the Mandalorian, and the Greyhound dog, the Groundhog Day, the Groundhog Day, y'all. And so yeah, you get that right. But then over here, you know, got another plant, man. Great aesthetics, man. We love plants around here. Then I forgot to break this down in the first, you know, the living room area. That this right here is air conditioner. So you want to be able to, you feeling too hot in here and the air is really not getting up to you, then yeah, then you get it right. And so we got all my colognes right there and stuff like that, but don't get too much of that because you know, I got to gatekeep sometimes. But then yeah, and then I forgot to explain these curtains. Man, you always want to have some tall curtains that be able to hit the flow. You know, that's great decoring. And decoring too, you know. You know, decoring. Great decoring. And yeah, and then you want to you know, get these type of blinds. But yeah, none of that, man. I got my stuff, man. I'm settling down, and then you got this chair right here if you ever want to relax while you watch the movie, man, on that good 75-inch TV. What a good comfortable couch, you know, with you know, with great stitching to it. You know, you gotta love that. And so then you got these round tables over here. Excuse my phone, I just got some shoes. And you know, round tables right here. And then let me push this back just a little. Then you got that chair there, you see, you know, do all that. Then I got my shoes over here on top. You got another bowl of grass, you know, and then you got these plants right here on the side and everything. And then, but the best thing about this, man, is these lights. Man, the lights are great. And let me tell you something, let me show you something about these lights.
God dang it.
You can change it from here. So look, if I click this off, look. See, they ain't on. Then I click on, and boom, there you go. And you can change different colors and stuff like that. And so that's how you do it. So again, man, I'm here with the fam. We're getting right. We in the V8er. You know, finna do something great. And this is the back door, you know, and the back door to the front door. And you just walk out right there, you know. And so I don't know what y'all gonna do. That's my crib. That's how we kick it. We gotta clean up a little bit. I came at a bad time, but see y'all when I see y'all, man. For sure.